Hey, welcome back. Listen, we're about to go behind the walls of Kensington Palace, okay? Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is where Prince William and Princess Catherine has been residing or living in an apartment. Now, girl, it's not the traditional apartment, girl. It's a four-story, 20-room apartment. It's huge. And Kensington is so big that they divided it up into multiple apartments where a fruit of the royal family can live. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the energy behind it. Let's see what's is Catherine being held up in Kensington? Is she there? Because they claim she at home, so this is where she should be, right? But girl, it's so many mixed stories out there. They said they building up some other place for it to be her home so that she can live there with her medical staff and all that. It's like, what's really going on? So let's just go ahead and tap into this building right here and see what's going on when it comes to Catherine. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's see what the cards have to say. Divine Angel, give me the best cards from this deck to describe the energy around Kensington Palace when it comes to the whereabouts, the health, and the status of Princess Catherine, aka Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales. Now, what do we need to know about Kensington? Okay, the first cards we got. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so off top, I see that it speaks about nourishment. Okay, nourishment. Okay, so that's a good thing. It's like that's where she goes, is home. Okay, it's where she, I guess, girl, I guess that's where she eat, baby. Okay, they say Catherine ain't eating that much because she's so little. But it's like, can she really enjoy a meal without somebody talking about her weight? She got to be this size, she got to be that size. The girl couldn't even grow a little boot, okay, a little booty, because they were like, big booty equal fat. So she couldn't even grow booty out there, baby. But it speaks about nourishment, honey. Something is growing here. There was something that was growing. Now this looks like a tumor to me. I don't know why. It don't look like something that's good growing. We see a garden here. It speaks about a mountain above and thunder below, which gives me off top when it comes to her nourishment, honey. The mountain above, the mountain represents obstacles. Now, a mountain can be beautiful to see, but it's hard to climb. It speaks about barriers. It speaks about obstacles, challenges. Now, the thunder below. Now, you know thunder should not be below. It's up high, but either way, thunder is loud uproar. So it seems like there's something that happening behind the palace walls when it came to her nourishment. Okay, was she being starved? Was she able to eat anything other than a parsley leaf, girl? So it seemed like behind closed doors, did this place even nourish her? Did she feel fulfilled here? Because I see within the walls here that there were a lot of obstacles. Okay, it was a lot of obstacles, and for it to be thunder below, which means it was secret storms, it was secret elements that was happening here that were loud. Okay, so it could be loud arguments going on concerning her nourishment, concerning her weight, her appearance. She always being compared towards somebody, compared to somebody else. I kind of see that here. It could be arguments going on deep within the palace walls, followed by deliverance. Okay, now deliverance, which means did somebody come and rescue her? Did she need to be rescued like a princess, a true princess? Like most princesses in their fairy tale story do need some type of deliverance, some type of rescue, an escape plan. Now it speaks about a thunder above. Okay, so which means now the arguments that was happening below behind closed doors are now being seen. It's coming above. It's coming above everything. It's standing out more than usual. Okay, so it speaks about and water below. Now the emotions are now being hidden. The emotions are no longer outside flowing. Okay, it seems like now the emotions are being pushed under, with the thunder being above and the water being below. Now that's kind of creating a dangerous situation that somebody needs to be delivered from. Okay, I see different pathways in the palace here. I see like if you enter in the palace, there's a blockage like within a couple of doors here that's blocking, and then you can open that door. If you get past that door, you can walk through, and then there's another blockage here. So there again, it speaks about a lot of blockage here that's being uncovered, and to the point that the queen needs to be delivered. followed by, but we got joy. Okay, every time you see her, she has a smile. So it's just like, maybe that's just a figment of my imagination. And now the joy, when it comes to the doors of joy here, I see when you first enter the door, the first room, there is joy. But then it's so many other blockages behind that. And then there's another joy that could possibly be a safe room for her when it comes to her happiness in here. So it seems like only a couple of two little small areas in this place that brought her joy. It speaks about a lake above and a lake below, which means her emotions are starting to overwhelm her now. Okay, there's emotions here when it comes to water. The lake represents water. The lake is fresh water flowing through. Okay, so it seems like it's flowing through an upside down heart here. So there are moments of joy and happiness in Kensington Palace when it comes to the princess at the end here. I do see there's two rooms, two doors here that do offer joy here, where there's a lake above and a lake below, which means, again, now if the lake is above and the lake is below, when you're in the middle, there could be almost some drowning that could possibly be going here. You're trying to keep the joy going, but it's getting to the point that your head is hard to stay above the water here. She did need some type of deliverance in the middle of it all. Need to be rescued. There's some type of spiritual deliverance that probably need to be done here. Okay, her spirit was probably getting low because the thunder that was once below that used to nourish her for nourishment. Okay, they used to keep it quiet, which could speak about her ability to eat, her ability to take care of herself. It got to the point that it could have create some type of tumors. I see a tumor in the middle. Okay, with obstacles all over, and she's trying to hide that. But then with the deliverance, again, need to be rescued, need to be taken, because now the loudness of the thunder is now raising up to the top, and then the love, the water, the feelings that's supposed to be flowing through this relationship, through this home, is now being buried below. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some more cards here. What is the energy when it comes to Catherine while living in Kensington Palace? What's the energy, okay, when she lived here? Okay, but she's supposed to still live there, so let's just see what's the energy around this palace when it comes to Catherine. Okay, the three cards that we have here. First card, we got danger. Again, she's in danger. It's a lot of obstacles, a lot of mountain stuff that it's like as soon as she thinks that things are going good, then here come another mountain peak, another obstacle, another barrier that she has to climb, that she has to overcome. Okay, and it became a dangerous situation here. It could be dangerous again with her eating habits. It's starting off with her eating habits, and then a deliverance again, and get to the point that it got so bad that she needs help. Okay, but then at the same time, there's some joy that's here. There were some smiles that was captured with her, but for the most part, we do see danger here, followed by a resolution. Is there a way to resolve this? Is there a way to overcome the obstacles here for her? It's like, so that we do have some type of resolution here, followed by a quiet strength. Okay, just be quiet, just be seen and not heard type of energy. Okay, and it also tells me that, keep that smile on your face, be quiet about what's going on. Okay, because it's almost like there's some type of strength when it comes to her being quiet. Maybe there's less drama with her being quiet, not speaking. Now, she never spoke. I never heard her speak in any type of ill way when it came to the royal family. I barely even heard her speak for real. All I saw her do is smile. And then sometimes she got to the point that at the end she didn't smile anymore. She was just very, very stone-faced almost. But for the most part, again, I see danger here. It seemed like it started off with danger, and then it came up with some type of resolution. Maybe she came up with a resolution, just let me be quiet. Let me just go with the flow of things. I'm going to go with the flow of things when it comes to a resolution, because now, there is water here for deliverance. There's a little emotions here. Even though those emotions are few in between, it's buried. It's below, so below that you can't even feel it no more, because the thunder is now coming to the top. It has risen to the top, and she feels like the more she be quiet, the more joy she could possibly bring into the family, into her life. That's sad. Okay, let's find out. Give me more about the energy of Catherine while living in the Kensington Palace. Okay, what are the dangerous elements that she faced living here? What are the dangerous elements that she faced while living in this palace? Okay, so let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, girl, we got the Wheel of Fortune, which speaks about her fate. The Wheel of Fortune. Now, that's that karma card. That's things changing here. Her fate is changing here. And it's like, is her fate in, is she in control of her own fate? Or is there somebody else that's ruling this? It seems like it's out of her hand right now. That's why it became such a dangerous situation. Her fate is out of her hand. It's more into entities' hands, okay? Whether it's the royal family or the entities they serve or pray to. But again, it speaks about a divine intervention, like karma happening here. Did she create this karma for herself, or did she create this karma by who she married, okay, who she associated herself with? It's something that's happening here. The things have changed. The tides have changed in this relationship or in her life. And then we got footprints. It speaks about directions that she's taking. Again, now the footprints are speaking about, now I see the footprints here are walking forward. Okay, seems like she's walking along, taking long, deep steps here. But then, girl, I see some little chicken feet here and some type of rodent. So it seems like either she's walking with rodents, people that's beneath, the people that have bad intentions, different type of entities here that I see her walking with. It's some type of direction. Some type of direction has been changed. Her fate has been changed. She's walking in a different direction now. Now she's in danger, honey. And she's walking and she's going alone. She don't have nobody with her other than these little, again, this chicken feet and whatever type of tracks there is. Some type of small animal or some type of unknown type of feet here that I see along with human feet. And then it says, I change. And that's a change that's happened here. Okay, a direction, a narrative has been changed when it comes to a book. The book, it says the classic of changes. So it seems like the narrative of her life has changed here. She has changed some type of direction. Again, I see some coins here with the ching. Like, has she become materialistic? Is she looking at something that's material and versus a human? Okay, because I see here, I ching. There's some change here when it comes to pentacles. Monetary value. Maybe her value has changed. That's why that I see her life has gone into a different type of direction here. Followed by patient. The patience here. Now, again, with this, it speaks about time. I see the pyramids in the background, which speaks about history. It's history of this. It's history of this, and things have changed. It's almost like her life became dangerous, okay? Especially when it came to things that she eat, that she was ingesting, that she was taking in, whether it was something that they was putting out to her, was they putting something in her food that caused her to develop this tumor, this type of deadly, or this mass. It's like some type of mass here that could possibly, it could have been in her stomach, it could have been, I'm picking up stomach because of nourishment, okay? And her life has changed very much in a different direction. Now, it falls upon this delivery. Did somebody come in and try to change directions here because they saw which path she was going on? They kind of knew what was written in the books for her. And they tried to change it. And then it's like, it became very quiet. Okay, it speaks about patience. So she was just trying to wait it out, hoping that things would change here, that things, within time, things would change. But girl, this isn't written in the pyramids. Okay, you can't change the fate here once the fate has come in. She tried to change it by being quiet, but that didn't do nothing, girl. Okay, that didn't help at all. Let's follow. Let's find out what is the Wheel of Fortune. Why is her fate? How did her fate change? here? How did her fate change? Okay, it seemed like her fate had changed here. We got a mask here. It speaks about euphoria, honoring her life. It says honor yourself. Honor yourself, okay? And you gotta, when you gotta honor yourself, you gotta feed into yourself. You gotta feed yourself. You gotta nourish yourself. I feel like she was lacking nourishment here, and that put her in a lot of danger here. That changed the fate of what she was going through. Okay, this euphoric feeling. Sometimes you get that euphoric feeling when you go 3 or more days without eating. Now it could be, you know, life changing for you in a positive way. Okay, but you have to be honest about it. Followed by reveal your gifts here. Okay, again, she got this mask on, blinded, not being able to see. Okay, either she putting this blindfold on purposely because she's not trying to see what's going on, but I see she's heavily wounded here. There's some wounds here when it comes to her. They're starting to develop here. Followed by resilience, burn away the past. So it's like she came up with, she had some type of epiphany, but she started to put blinders on instead of following her intuition and save herself. It's like she followed in the direction that they was giving her. It says burn away your past here. I see something involving her head, her wisdom, being trapped. I see destruction here. When it comes to the dangers that she was in, I see a lot of mental control here, a lot of lack, and then we got footprints here. So now she's taking steps. Okay, what are the steps that are being taken here with the footprints part? What are the footprint parts here for her? What are the steps to deliver her? Okay, so it speaks about, again, an awakening. Her awakening to the truth, seeing the truth. Was that a good thing or a bad thing, honey, to change directions here? Okay, because she was trying to come up with some type of resolution to deliver herself from this pain, this trauma, this drama that was happening at the beginning when it comes to her living in this palace up under this control. There's some type of awakening here. Followed by the witch's cottage, girl. Security, needing security, need to call somebody. Probably trying to speak out to the security, you know, can you help me? But it's like, who do they work for? Okay, with this witch's cottage, it's almost like, do they all have some type of bond together? You know, can you really have somebody to deliver you, for deliverance, to secure you, to protect you? Did they put you in this witch's cottage to kind of protect you, and then it ended up putting you in bondage? Followed by autumn, okay? The watchtower of the west, autumn, being locked away. Now with this card, it's a beautiful card. Autumn, it brings about you know, a new day, a new time, new energy, new leaves, a new beginning. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. So I'm seeing that maybe she, you know, communicated with someone who can help her. That could have been Thomas Kingston. You know, she feel like, you know, there's no awakening. He there to secure her in some type of way, and probably even start to, you know, sneak away, move away in some type of way, because she wanted to be delivered. She wanted to be rescued here. Now, there's a change that happened here, a quiet strength here, and it brought you know, about some type of joy here. But there are some patience that's required here. Let's find out more about that. When it comes to her and living in the Kensington Palace, what do we need to know about this quiet strength here? Quiet strength and a change that happened, that occurred to Princess Catherine while living in Kensington. Okay, now we have the winter. Okay, now that girl seems like she's being preserved, girl. Now, again, with the winter, she's still in this tower. She's still in this place. It speaks about a watchtower of the north, winter. So it's almost like, again, with the time here, how much patience do you have? How many seasons are going to change? Are they really changed, or are you just being stored away? Are you hiding the truth? Okay, are you being hidden? Because it seems like she's being hidden, okay? With the rebirth, a new beginning. Again, this giving me that area where Princess Diana was buried. You see this tree here on this little island, and it's surrounded by water. a rebirth. Something being preserved in the winter with the cold, followed by the lady goddess of feminine energy. So it's something about her feminine energy, honey, that it's almost like the royal family need this feminine energy. They like try to preserve this feminine energy. They kind of store it up, put it up, okay? And she's trying to be patient. I see a lot of patience here. It's like time running out. Time is going by fast here. And it's like quiet strength, okay? Be quiet, girl, okay? You get your strength in being quiet. It's almost like things are not being interrupted when you're being quiet. To the point that we can't even hear you no more. We ain't even seen you, girl, in a while. Okay, so let's see. Okay, is there anybody that's offering security for Princess Catherine? Is there anybody that's offering security for Princess Catherine when it came to the Kensington Palace? Why is the security here? Okay, the card that we got is some type of message. Now, did she send a message to somebody and they read it, they found it, they discovered it? What do we need to know about this message here when it comes to her security in the palace, when it comes to Kensington? Okay, so we got unexpected income coming in, like in exchange of money, pentacles. It's like between two men, a married man and somebody with hands who are dirty, who are mind getting their hands dirty. With poverty. Okay, somebody that, you know, didn't come from much, that did not come from a royal background, with a poverty card. What is happening with the security of the children? Okay, are the children secure? What is happening with the security of the children when it comes to the palace? Okay, this card I want to say. Let's see. What is the energy around the children when it comes to Kensington Palace? What is the energy around the children? Okay, we got the Magician card. Okay, now it looked like it was in reverse, which speaks about, girl, there's something that's going on here, some type of tricking energy, something being manifested in, girl, in the reverse when it comes to the children. Okay, maybe even the feminine energy when it comes to the feminine energy, aka little Charlotte. What do we need to know about Princess Charlotte when it comes to Kensington Palace? Why is that energy here for feminine energy? Is Kate and Charlotte safe in Kensington Palace? We got the Eight of Cups. It seems like somebody having to walk away from something that they love. When it comes to this feminine energy, especially when it comes to little Charlotte, I see somebody walking away with the Eight of Cups. You know, knowing that there's nothing else that they can do. They got to walk away from the situation. Maybe walk away at night. What happened to Charlotte in the palace? We got the Six of Cups. It speaks about good memories. Six of Cups, nostalgia, childhood, something about her childhood, or the children. Speaking on the children, okay, with the Magician card. Let me see. Let me pull from another deck. Why is the Magician card here when it comes to the children? Okay, specifically Charlotte. What do you know? Why is this Magician card here having to walk away from something that you love? Okay, and then we got the Six of Cups, which is about childhood. Her childhood, something about the children. What do we need to know here? These cards are so loud. Let's see. What do we need to know about the Magician? Okay, so when it comes to Charlotte and the children, it speaks about moon energy. There's cycles here. Again, there's cycles when it comes to feminine energy, when it comes to menstrual cycles. Now, Charlotte not old enough to have these type of cycles yet, okay? I'm sure she haven't tapped into that type of energy here. But it seems like maybe even Catherine probably feel like she needs to take Charlotte away from this because she's seen that they pulling on her feminine energy with the lady, the goddess energy. It's like they were pulling on her energy for this rebirth. Some type of rebirth being renewed. Okay, maybe even pulling on from the energy to kind of revitalize the old men that's in the family, in the royal family. It's like cycles, moon energy, hidden energy here with this Magician energy. Okay, we got the three females at the bottom here. Followed by the Watchtower of the South, speaks about summer. Okay, so it's a time frame when it comes to summer. Again, with this watchtower being watched over, being put up, being preserved, possibly. With the wand, again, with the magic wand, some type of intentions here, magical intentions. It's almost like using some type of ritual of this moon cycles when it comes to the feminine energy and being watched. Now, something about, it could be the summer solstice or some type of summer type of ritual that could be happening when it comes to Charlotte. Using her childhood energy, using her energy as a child, a young feminine child here. And I see this walking away as if, you know, Catherine is walking away because when it comes to herself, maybe she can take some, you know, so much. But when it comes to her daughter, I feel like she took a stand. Okay. Give me more about this moon energy when it comes to Charlotte. What do I need to know about this moon energy? Again, it speaks about some type of spirit of nature. Okay, using her nature, either her feminine nature, her child essence, something about her being a child, followed by confusion. Okay, are they playing with her mind? Are they confusing her? There's some confusion energy. Followed by a renewal. You know, you saying one thing and then you're doing another. Can you even be trusted here? I feel like there's some type of energy here that can't be trusted when it comes to the female essence. You know, you can't trust what they're telling you here. They're confusing you. Okay? And it's like it's all intentional here. It's all intentionals. And it's cycles of it that's constantly happening. To the point that you really need to honor yourself as the feminine energy. And have to walk away because there is danger. That's a danger undertone here when it comes to the females in this connection. Okay, so let's see. Give me more about what's going on with Catherine and behind the walls of Kensington Palace. Anything else we need to know about what's going on? Well, the usual. I see a Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the tides have changed. She may be caught up in some type of web. Can she escape? Can she release herself? Because the things have changed here. And it seems like now, if she haven't changed it by now, honey, she done got caught up. Okay, with this karmic energy. Then we got the Black Willow spider here being caught up in a web. The Black Widow. Followed by the Chariot, moving forward with victory. Could she have escaped this web? She moving forward. Followed by the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is all about that fighting energy, arguments, passionate, doing team too much, arguments all around her, battles. So she's trying to release herself from this energy, okay, that she was caught up in, and it was everlasting cycles of this. Won't stop, can't stop. Okay, to the point that she had to move forward. Okay, because she tired of the bumps in the road. She tired of dealing with that. And then because it was a lot of fights that's going on here. What's the energy around Kate and Prince Charles? I'm sorry, not Prince Charles, but Prince William when it came to Kensington Palace. What is that energy? Ooh, Battle of Power, girl. We got the Seven of Coins here. The Seven of Coins, which speaks about, girl, it's like you're sitting over there waiting for something, but we got fire here. We got a lot of passion between the two. Okay, going head to head, possibly. Girl, fire. It's like, girl, are y'all having a hibachi dinner? Or is that, baby, it's that fire that y'all just over there spewing at each other? Just going at it with the Seven of Wands. Not seeing things clearly. Between the King of Cups with emotions. Okay, he seems like he's more emotional here. Okay, and when he become emotional, girl, he become that dragon energy with this card. Followed by the Queen of Wands, honey. She seemed like she was fighting back. Queen of Wands, she was standing her ground, honey. She came back with that same fire and passion. She grabbed her wand here. I see that she finally started to fight back. Did that piss him off? How does the King of Cups feel about the Queen of Wands fighting back? How does he feel about her fighting back? Oh, okay. We got the Lover's card here. Okay. It speaks about a love affair, a love within a marriage. Okay, it's like it got his attention. It's almost like it got his attention when she started to fight back. Followed by the Hierophant. And also got the attention of the family, the royal family as well. I don't know if that's good, girl. And then we got the Page of Coins, which speaks about some type of offering, girl. They don't offer the lady up because she over there fighting back. Now, is she fighting back because he's having a love affair? I think that comes with the territory, but it seemed like it was enough. She decided to fight back, and maybe she even decided with the Queen of Wands, decided to, you know, be more sensual. Maybe she decided to fight back in a different type of way. She probably put that passion out there, and maybe she would start thinking about, you know, stepping outside the relationship, stepping outside the marriage. And it was like, no, ma'am, you can't do that. That's a breaking all rules, okay? Why is she showing up as the Queen of Wands here? Okay, it is showing the Page of Swords here, that, you know, it seemed like she was possibly looking over her shoulder energy. Okay, it could be stalking. It could trying to see things, see past the fog, trying to see past, go to new heights, and trying to see things for what it really is. With the Three of Wands, it speaks about, you know, a certain type of energy. As you can see with this card, it seems like somebody is escaping and leaving. Okay, climbing up. Okay, we got the Palace back here, followed by the Five of Cups. Okay, at the end of the day, it seems like she suffered a loss when it comes to her cups, her emotions, her feelings. Sad, very sad energy. So she tried to fight back for herself and stand up for herself, and to the point she had to plan some type of escape. And it seems like she may have to do it with the Three of Wands at night. You know, maybe even working with somebody to escape. But there was something that was left behind that left her very sad, that felt like a loss for her. Now, whether it was the loss of her status, the loss of her someone or something that she really loved and she held close to her heart. But she's like, she found out something with the Page of Swords. She found out something. She was able to see past the delusion. She was able to see, you know, what was going on. Looking over her shoulder all the time is that paranoid type of energy. When it comes to a lover, did Catherine have a lover? Okay, or did she find out about the king's lover, the princess lover? It's like, okay. Oh, girl, I see. Okay, now the Queen of Coins here. We got the Queen energy here, feminine energy. It could be, with the coins, it could be speaking about a pregnancy. It could be speaking about, you know, being materialistic. It could speak about another female, you know, coming into their existence. Followed by the Knight of Wands. I see a young masculine energy coming here. Moving fast towards it. Now it seems like he's moving like with some type of speed, okay, with some type of intention here. Followed by the Page of Wands. Okay, I see a feminine energy too. So it seems like they both could have possibly had lovers. Okay, it could be a new beginning of something new. That's different. And this is what's going on in the palace, baby, behind the palace walls. Okay, give me the energy for Catherine, okay? Her current energy when it comes to Kensington Palace. What do we need to know? Okay, we got a wish being made, a wishbone, some type of affirmation. There's some type of wish that needs to come true here that she wishing that can come true. Maybe some type of wish concerning healing. So she over there healing from something. Okay, she over there fighting and getting it in with the prince. And now she need healing. Okay, healing crystals, healing in some type of way. It's almost like she's not even in a traditional hospital. Followed by an omen. Again, this is the fate. This is her fate. This is her karma that's coming here. Some type of dark omen being casted over her. What's the energy with Prince William when it comes to Kensington Palace and his marriage to Princess Catherine? What do we need to know? Okay, now when it comes to the prince, honey, we got dictionary, communication. Do he even got the words to even explain what's going on with his communication, his knowledge, him knowing something, learning something, seeing something? Concerning the candle, girl, a light was shined for him. Illumination. Okay, something was shining for him. And whatever he does, but he said it's not cool for her to do it. So some type of light was shined here when it comes to her, and possibly, you know, a lover situation. And feathers. Okay, he received a message. Now the feathers are light. Feathers of a bird. Okay. I'm picking up, okay, I see emotions, I see water, and then lighthearted. It's like he's very light when it comes to his emotions. Okay, if he even show any emotions at all. But I do see a cycle here, some type of cycle, a circling, something being stirred up, his emotion being stirred up. You don't want to play with somebody's emotions, honey, especially when they barely show it, honey, because he will show up. Even though he's showing up as the King of Cups, he can show up as a dragon when his emotions are out. I don't think he handles emotions well at all, because the King of Cups is somebody that's emotional and loving. But with this card, it seems like he can be a dragon. So she done stirred up his emotions. It's like, don't do what he do. Okay, you held to a different type of standard, to the point that they got to arguing and fighting, girl, to the point she needed healing. And she needed healing because this is omens. This is like the signs were always there. She was ignoring the signs, the dark signs, when it came to this marriage, this family. What happened behind closed doors? It seemed like always some type of thunder. It seemed like always obstacles behind closed doors, you know, and she found some joy here. She may have 2 or 3, I say 1 or 2 rooms that she can find joy with. It seems like even when it comes to the kids may have had, you know, a good childhood here when they was unaware of what's going on. But it seemed like there's some energy with Charlotte that became dark here, and to the point that either Charlotte had to run away and leave, or Kate had to leave with Charlotte. But it seemed like she didn't leave without being harmed, okay? Because, again, we got this healing here for her. Her being trapped into a web of lies. Her being trapped like the Black Widow. But the Black Widow, the thing about the Black Widow is that she took out her king. And is that why she had to run for her life? Because they're like, if you think you got to be the Black Widow and take out the prince, you got another thing coming. And that's probably when the family turned against Miss Catherine. And they started to watch her. And she maybe was out there speaking to security, speaking to people, trying to secure her spot, trying to get some type of protection. And they're like, girl, no, there's no protection from us on our land. Okay, everybody worked for us. So it's like she was in a dark space, and she was just wishing on the star, wishing for things to change. Now she need healing, and it's like this is all an omen. This is all dark signs that she didn't pay attention to. The signs were all around her, but she put blinders on and tried to ignore it, and thinking that if she be quiet, that, you know, that things would be better, I guess. And it didn't, okay, because her king got wrapped up in his emotions, turned to a dragon. Things were coming to light for him, and when he get into his emotions, girl, he become very feminine energy, honey. It's like a quiet storm. And I do see a Knight of Wands coming in to either try to rescue and try to save, but with all the rituals and things that they have in place, baby, he didn't get far. And it seemed like he got very far. It seems like there was some, you know, there was some stalking energy here. The stalking energy could have came from Catherine, her sneaking around and seeing what was going on with her husband, didn't like it, and she found out, and then it's like she tried to leave it. And I don't think you was able to leave this King of Cups. Now, let's see. Is there anything else we need to know? Okay, that was hidden behind the walls of the Kensington Palace. Anything we need to know that was hid behind the walls? Okay, so we got the light dancer. It speaks about illumination, the radiant self, and shining soul. Okay. Girl, I see her soul reaching out to, I mean, it just seemed like she was praying out. She was reaching out. It seemed like she had to turn to spirituality to kind of get some type of help here. With the light dancer, it speaks about, this is about movement. Okay, depending on the light. Probably shine some light on what was going on behind the closed doors, and they found out about it. Then we got the secret of Camelot. Okay, again, that's a lot of secret passages here in this palace that we don't know about. It speaks about the authority of spirit. Okay, so again, it speaks about authority, security, police finding out the truth, shining some light on it. Okay, exposing the secrets of Camelot, aka Kensington Palace. So it seemed like she, with the light dancer, she illuminated to what was going on behind palace doors. Maybe when, you know, the police were called that time for her. And the doors were open. Secrets were exposed when it came to authority figures. Okay, the path of gods. The path of gods. Decision, meeting, and future plans. Now let's see what we see here. I feel like she did kind of expose some secrets here. She let the cat out the bag here. And it's almost like, girl, you know, the path of gods. Okay, now who are you praying to? Because there's some type of decision and some type of meeting here when it comes to her future. Let's see what was going on with that real fast. What happened to this path? Okay, because it's like this path here that she was taking. Some decisions were made, some meetings, and it speaks about her future plan. What do we need to know about that? Girl, when it comes to that, it speaks about take advice. Okay, there's some type of advice that she needs to take here. Look with this God energy. It seems like she was advised about something. Did she take the advice or not, honey? Probably not, because it's like if you don't take the advice, you're going to be in danger. Okay, nobody crosses the path of the royal family. And I don't think she tried to cross the path. She was just trying to secure her life, okay? Trying to, you know, look out for herself. But it became dangerous here, okay? It's like she was already warned, okay? And because she wanted to be honest, she wanted to speak honest about something. And it's like, no, the honesty is not to be exposed concerning us. Wow. Okay. Anything else we need to know before we finish up this reading when it comes to Catherine and her children? It seems like they're in danger when it comes to this family. They're on the outside looking in with the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Now, it seems like the cup is fulfilled. Okay, it's something that's being fulfilled here, and it's flowing over. Okay, the emotions are flowing over out of this cup. Oh, girl, or is it Prince William's cup that he's sipping from, drinking from? With the Three of Cups again. Three of Cups. Celebration. Some type of celebration here that's happening now. It could be a celebration at the ritual, baby. At the some type of ceremony here that's being celebrated with 3 or more people, at least 3. With the Four of Swords, girl. Okay, it's like celebrating her downfall, her mental anxiety, her mental issues with the sword energy. Four of Swords. It speaks about some type of sickness, illness, a mental break, needing rest. Okay, being trapped, entrapment, going against the beast. So I see a lot of ritual energy here for the downfall of Catherine, the mental downfall of Catherine. It's like, and then one of the swords here stuck into her mouth, like for her speaking too much, doing too much. She caught one of the swords now, and it seemed like they celebrating. There's some type of celebration that's moving forward with the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups, again, this can be emotions and feelings towards a third-party energy. And in order to have this third-party energy to come in, you got to get rid of Catherine with this Four of Swords, because she in the bed, honey. She can't perform her royal duties no more. And that's the future plans, okay? The future plans is if you can't perform your duties for your husband as the queen, then you're going to be replaced with somebody else that fulfills his cup. And it's all gonna be shined. Okay, this all gonna be shown. They're gonna paint some type of pretty royal story on it and feed it to the people so that they can so that you can, you know, digest it better. Because it seemed like she was in some type of danger. A lot of danger. She didn't take wise advice. She didn't take advice here. She shined the light on something when it came to the inside, what goes on behind the royal palace walls. She shined some light on it, and they didn't like that. They warned her against that. She was just trying to get help. She's trying to get help for herself. Now she needs to be healing. I see a lot of bed rest. I see a lot of healing that needs to be done with her. And while she over there healing her, she thinks she's healing. They probably pulling energy from her with this 3 of Cups energy. Okay, energy being pulled from her. That's why she's not healing fast. But it's like she's been warned. She's been warned with this omen sign. Okay, she was already entrapped when she married into this family. So it seemed like things did not get great. It was not great behind the palace walls, honey, over there at all. It was almost like a home of hell, a home from hell, if you will. And it seemed like it was hell for her and her possibly children, her daughter especially. And she didn't want this for her daughter, so she probably tried to plan a great escape, and then it just put her in more danger. So that's going to be the reading for Kensington Palace. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch me on the next one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.